Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gordon along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll keep our eye on A.J. Terrell. He had no picks a week ago, but plenty of stops, 9 of them to be exact. It's the Falcons and the 49ers on Sunday Night Primetime.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gordon along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Herbert. And Davis with it left side. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first down, it's Herbert. Into the hands of London. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Herbert throwing again. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. To try again after the sack. Herbert, he's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
And that is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? But a long one, and he can't connect. 11 yards for number 11.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. The Niners at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. 15 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
They'll bring a tight end in motion. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
Holding. Repeating.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Lance finding Kittle. First down, San Francisco.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. And Lance's throw caught by Tony. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Gibson here running out of the gun. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And Lance now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a first down.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the 50, here's Herbert. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. 2nd and 5 now. Lance. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
picked off by Jamel Dean. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Play action. It's Herbert. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Holding. Offense.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. From the 10-yard line, here's 2nd and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. This will be caught at about the 5. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short.
Herbert has it knocked free. And this is going to be 49er football.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harrington. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And now they'll throw with Lance. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Another try after the first down sack. Lance, that's out to the flat for Gibson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it's now 14-0. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. On first down, Justin Herbert. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert now. Setting up the screen. Here's Algier. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. To the air again, Herbert. Caught right side, Davis. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room. Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So we have reached halftime. No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter.
On the double.
Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
52.
Throwing now is Lance. This will be caught at Samuel. The 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel with career touchdown number 70. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. The extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Completes it to Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Herbert. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Herbert's throw taken in by London. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation, very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Herbert, he's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it makes the score 21. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The Lance going to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, Lance. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. This is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Antonio Gibson. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The point after is good, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it concluded with the touchdown pass to Antonio Gibson. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off and get the route, too.
Dancing away at the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. So first down, and they'll stick with Algier. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On second, here's Algier. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Algier will try to pick it up. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tyler Algier taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped. Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust. And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Here's Lance to throw it. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Okay, right? 10 cycles. Ready.
Lance looking to throw it. And he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued. Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result. The 71 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
4th down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Here's Gibson to start the drive. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch out now.
Once more, Gibson. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Here comes a big one as this crowd gets out making some noise. It's 3rd and short. They'll run with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. Lance and company going on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Ready.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Harrington, and he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Let's go.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Harrington, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Ready.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
No steal.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. They'll try the left side. It's Harrington. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll go for it. Lance. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have the Niners first down as this defense a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. Up the middle they go. Harrington. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, it's Harrington. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Ready?
Now a handoff up the middle. Harrington. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And here's a give to Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Lance looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. Completes it to Samuel. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling this team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for the 49ers, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head